Good evening and welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for September 8th to the 20th. Looking first at the period for September 8th to the 12th, where it features still an upper low and a trough near the Aleutians, above normal heights stretching from Russia down to over western Canada. We have below normal heights here and a ridge here. This ridge is forecast to build down into the center of the nation, pushing the ridge further to the east within time. Next, now we're going to look at the period for September 11th to the 15th. We're at the 11th. Still showing a trough or upper low with a ridge here, trough still here, and we have a ridge over the northeast and eastern Canada with a fairly zonal flow. Here's our subtropical ridge across the southern U.S. As we go through time, this trough will dig southward. This is a GFS. This is the GFS isn't available. GFS ensembles. This is the European deterministics, European ensembles, and the Canadian ensembles. The Canadian ensemble shows it faster digging into the center of the nation. Now, as we look at the GFS, this is for the 15th. It forecasts a very amplified. This trough digs into the eastern U.S., pumps up this ridge here over the eastern Pacific and the west coast with above normal heights here. This is the only model that's the most amplified with this region, with this temperature. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and for the southeast, below normal temperatures for this region. And for precipitation, I'm forecasting below normal precipitation for this area and above normal precipitation here. Next, we're going to look at the period for September 16th to the 20th. Here we are at the 16th, and the miles become our forecast a very amplified pattern across the nation. Still, we have pretty much of a zonal flow here with our subtropical ridge across southern U.S. This is the GFS. We still have our upper low here near Russia, the Bering Sea, and we have a ridge with above normal heights off the west coast of Canada, and we have a ridge up here across the North Atlantic. But look at the GFS. This is still very amplified pattern here. We have a ridge that gets pumped up here across the western North America and a trough here with a very amplified pattern. We go to the European ensembles, not quite as amplified, and then we look at the Canadian is the least amplified, and then we go through time. Now we're going to go all the way to like the 19th. Look at this, still a very strong amplified ridge over western North America, and we have a fairly deep trough here in the eastern U.S. We still have, I don't know if you can see it here at the edge of the screen. I'm going to back up a little bit. We still have our below normal heights and a trough here south of the Aleutians. So that's the GFS. The Canadian, this is the European deterministics, which is showing relatively flat flow at near to above normal heights, and then we have our Canadian showing pretty much the same thing. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, below normal temperatures for this region, and for precipitation, forecasting below normal precipitation for a large portion of the nation. So that is the long-range weather forecast discussion for September 8th to 20th. Thank you for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.